What if the good life you've been working so hard for is actually built on a lie? Think about it. For generations, we've been handed this playbook for a happy, successful life. But what if those very rules are the chains holding you back from a truly authentic existence? We follow them thinking they'll lead to fulfillment, but instead we end up anxious, burned out, and feeling like we're playing a role in someone else's movie. Today we're going to look at 4 ancient principles that got twisted over time. And I'm going to show you how breaking their modern toxic versions is the key to finally living a life that is truly your own. Section 1. The first rule to break. The first rule we've all heard is, know thyself. This idea is so old, it was literally carved in stone at the temple of Apollo at Delphi. It was a cornerstone of ancient wisdom, but somewhere along the line, we twisted that wisdom into a stressful homework assignment. Go find your one true self. We're told to pick a label, build a personal brand, and find a neat little box to squeeze into. That pressure to have one fixed identity is suffocating, but the original meaning wasn't about finding a final destination. It was an invitation to a lifelong journey of understanding yourself, your character, your limits, your potential. So the first rule to break is this obsession with finding yourself. The new rule: constantly create yourself. You are not a static object waiting to be discovered. You are a dynamic, evolving process, so give yourself permission to have contradictory traits. Be a disciplined artist, a logical dreamer, a quiet leader. Authenticity isn't a label, it's the freedom to be a masterpiece and a work in progress all at once. Section 2, the second rule to break. The second ancient rule is strive for virtue. Philosophers from Aristotle to the Stoics taught that a good life comes from practicing virtues like courage, justice, and wisdom. But our modern culture heard that and translated it to be perfect, and whatever you do, don't fail. This pressure for perfection is exhausting, isn't it? It stops us from starting that new project, from taking a risk, from just being vulnerable. We become so afraid of making a mistake that we end up doing nothing at all, which is the fastest way to guarantee mediocrity. So let's break the pursuit of perfection. The new principle is to embrace imperfection with courage. True virtue isn't about being flawless. It's about having the courage to try, fail, learn, and get back up again. It's about being honest about your weaknesses and kind to yourself when you fall short. An authentic life isn't free of mistakes. It's a life where you have the courage to make them and grow from them. Section 3. The third rule to break. The third rule we have been told to follow is seek wisdom. Ancient traditions have always celebrated the pursuit of knowledge, but in our world of endless information, this has been warped into accumulate facts and become the expert. We chase degrees and certifications, believing that having all the answers will make us wise. But this usually leads to the exact opposite of wisdom, a closed mind. We get so invested in being right that we completely stop listening. We start defending our knowledge instead of expanding it. The rule you need to break is the need to have all the answers. The new principle is to fall in love with questions. Real wisdom isn't about knowing everything. It's about recognizing how little you truly know and staying curious. It's the humility to ask for help, to listen to someone who disagrees with you and to say, I don't know, but I'm excited to find out. Stop trying to be the smartest person in the room and start being the most curious one. That's where authentic growth really begins. Section 4, the fourth rule to break, and the fourth ancient rule is a noble one. Serve others. Compassion and contributing to the common good are central themes in most philosophies, especially Stoicism, but this has been twisted into a toxic form of self-sacrifice. Always put others first, no matter what. We're taught that to be a good person, you must drain your own cup to fill everyone else's. This is a direct path to resentment and burnout. You can't give what you don't have. Running on empty doesn't make you a saint. It makes you ineffective and eventually bitter. Tiso break the rule of selfless sacrifice. The new, more authentic principle is this: serve from your overflow. This isn't selfish, it's sustainable. Your first responsibility is to keep your own cup full. That means setting boundaries, practicing self-compassion, and saying no when you have to. When you are energized and fulfilled, your ability to genuinely abundance, help others becomes limitless. Authentic service doesn't come from obligation. It comes from a place of genuine. So let's bring it all together. Create yourself instead of just finding yourself. Embrace your imperfections instead of chasing perfection. Love the questions more than the answers, and serve from your overflow, not from an empty cup. Breaking these unwritten societal rules takes real courage. It means choosing to be the author of your own life, even if it looks different from what everyone else expects. So I want to ask you, which of these 4 rules hits home for you the most, and why? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, if this sparked something in you, give it a like and subscribe for more on how to live a truly authentic life. Thanks for watching.